Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Blind Squirrel Talk, famous in a small town. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
And this is Kirsten Cunningham, and I'm so happy that she's here today. She is my friend, and I've walked the streets of New York with her and crossed oceans with her, and it's kind of a crazy story how we met. So here she is in beautiful Maysville, Georgia, and I'll send it to you. So
All right. Well, I wanted to tell the story here on how we know each other, which of course starts with your son, Sean, and starts with me and my friend Richard going on cruises together. Richard is my normal cruise partner, and we both love piano bars. So the first cruise he took me on was the Horizon in the Carnival Horizon back in 2023, August, so just over 2 years ago. And Sean was the piano bar player. And I consider myself to be like a connoisseur of piano bars. I've probably been to like at least 24, like all over the country and on different ships. And Sean became my favorite right away.
Oh.
He has a voice like an angel, and he does not make mistakes. Like he can go a whole night and just nail every song. He also can learn songs really quickly, which is impressive, to go from not knowing a song to performing it like 1 or 2 days later. So he became my friend, and we stayed in touch just every few months, me asking if he has a new contract, and I wanted to go out and support him for his next contract. So I saw him out in Alaska on the Bliss. And then I heard about his contract on Royal Caribbean, and that was for crossing over his birthday, and you wanted to go for his birthday.
Right.
And I wanted to go, but that was all like spring break time when things are the most expensive, and I didn't have anybody that wanted to do that. You know, I don't have any kind of points or anything with Royal Caribbean. Most of my loyalty is to Carnival, MSC, and Norwegian. So it was going to basically be full price for me to bring a friend. And Sean was like, well, my mom is looking for a friend. And it just worked out, and we really hit it off. People at the piano bar, because we would sit and watch Sean on the Royal Caribbean, it was Odyssey of the Seas.
Yes.
And we would sit there at the piano bar talking like we're talking now, and people would think that we're longtime friends, and we'd be like, we met 2 days ago, and they'd be like, really?
We're sharing a room.
So we hit it off really well, and so that's how we know each other, and here I am doing a friend road trip and stopping by to be part of the podcast I've heard so much about.
So how many cruises do you go on? A year or?
So this year so far, I probably have about a dozen. I like to take a cruise every month. Sometimes it ends up being 2 or even 3, depending on what I get invited to. My friend Richard is a casino player, and he gets a lot of casino deals. I can talk about how we get those deals. The viewers are
Yes, because I
Please.
need to know how you
We need a
afford to do
deal,
one a
yeah.
month. Or
So we're good at looking for deals just in general, but we play roulette, and
on the ship?
on the ship.
Okay.
In the casinos on any of the cruise ships, there are different odds on the different machines and table games. Roulette typically is the game on the ship that will like allow you to stay alive on the game the longest without like winning too much or losing too much, and you have the best odds as a human. Of course, the casino always has the edge, but we as humans have the best chance at roulette. So the trick to getting casino offers, at least this is the way it works on Carnival, is not that you have to bet so much money or win so much money or lose so much money. You have to be actively playing for a certain number of hours. So if you sit there on a roulette table and you're betting just a little bit at a time and waiting for the wheel to go around, your card is registering that you're playing, and you're waiting for the wheel to go around. And so we might be up like a couple hundred or down 100 at the end of the cruise, but then we have up to 3 vouchers for free cruises.
At the end of a cruise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew?
And so the
Not us.
method,
Obviously.
so you might say like, okay, well, how can you rack up hours and hours on a roulette table without just like losing all your money?
Right.
That's where the strategy comes in. We use something called a Fibonacci method, which Fibonacci, the mathematician with the golden spiral ratio, you know, like seashells and stuff. It's the 1, 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. Those are multipliers for us when we play roulette. So if we lose a round, and we're either playing just red or black or odd or even. We don't play particular numbers. We just pick red, black, odd, or even. If we win, we win. And if we lose, then we have to basically use the multiplier of that Fibonacci sequence to multiply our bet.
Does that always work?
That way, well, it does unless your pockets are not deep enough.
Okay.
But the highest we've ever had to go is 21, like times 21.
Like what times 21?
So like the amount you were going to bet.
Oh.
Yeah. And Richard might walk into the casino with $10,000 in his pocket though. And so we really walk away as winners most of the time, because with the Fibonacci method, and if people are interested, there's tutorials for this on YouTube if they want to like see it in detail.
Wow.
But the point of it is that if you lose several rounds, you're upping your bet so that you pay yourself back for
what you
everything that you lost.
Gotcha.
So it's a dangerous game, but we've never went higher than times 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, were you
I'm too afraid to
I
lose.
know.
I mean, I have a hard time spending $2 on a lottery.
ticket. So, how did you learn how to play roulette? How did that start for you?
So I learned to play roulette with my friend Richard, who I have known him for 20 years. We went to FGCU together and we remained friends. And as I mentioned, we started cruising in 2023. He originally let me sit next to him and play with his money.
That
so
makes it easier.
very, very trusting. One of the great things, though, about being in the casino with roulette is that we can sit here and be like, okay, you play red, I'll play black. All right, you put it on the zeros. Like, you can sit there and talk to the other people at the table.
Oh.
It is totally allowed. And I can even turn to Richard and be like, what am I supposed to multiply my bet by? Like, you can sit there and talk to each other. So once I knew how to do it, I then would come in with my own money. I normally do not go into the casino alone to play, but I have before. I can do it, but I wanted to talk for a moment too about how I pick those cruises in
Yes.
general.
Yes.
So I have a website that I love to go to. It's vacationstogo.com.
Okay.
You can book things through Vacations to Go. I prefer to book through the cruise line, especially if I have like a voucher for it. And on that website, it allows you to compare cruises like really quickly and easily. You can say like, I want something during these months that crosses the Pacific Ocean, or that goes to Cozumel, or that starts in Rome. You have like a million ways to like filter it and then see everything from every cruise line all at once. And that's how I find the best deals and pretty much choose like where I'm going to go. Just drop the calendar.
What's your favorite destination? And I know you make multiple stops, but where have you?
I really love Singapore, Vietnam, Tahiti, like the South
Wow.
Pacific area. I specifically like New Zealand a lot too, because New Zealand has a lot of birds and there's a lot of special birds there. New Zealand broke away from Australia like very early in the Pangea days or whatever. And so there were no mammals in New Zealand. it allowed
Interesting.
Yeah.
it allowed birds to become the super species. So they have a lot of very specialized birds there that you cannot find anywhere else in the world that are adapted for all sorts of weird things. But I also really love Thailand. I love Iceland for the geography. And I got to go to a live dig in Israel for my 28th birthday. That was very special for the history. It's hard to pick like one favorite place. I have to like drop them into categories. Yeah.
How many countries have you been to?
64.
64
Wow.
countries.
Yeah, and I've taken 50 something cruises.
In 2 years.
No, I started cruising. I started cruising in 2010.
Okay.
Okay.
But the cruises through Richard, yes.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow. What's your favorite country then?
Probably Thailand or Japan. It's in Japan. Japan is like visiting the future. Like everything is available, everything comes out of a vending machine, everything is like beautiful and fast moving and flashing lights, and it's like New York and Las Vegas all in one. And then if you ever go to China and Japan together, I recommend going to China first because it feels like you're going to the past and then go to
Okay.
the future.
That's good to know.
It's hard to go the other way. Another thing about that, I was recently in China and Japan, and I brought my like adapter converter things for the walls. The hotels there, they have all been outfitted now for USB and American switches.
Nice.
So
Huh.
I have not needed my adapter converter thing in like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know when we start traveling to 64 countries.
Right.
Have you taken any cruises?
I did. I took one with Lulu.
Yeah.
We went to see
Sean, we went to see Sean.
Okay.
And we went to Grand Cayman,
Yeah.
Jamaica somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Someplace else. I don't remember. We were just there for
Caribbean.
the piano bar.
honestly,
Yeah.
one time, one stop, we didn't even get off. It was great because the ship was empty.
You can win trivia then, yeah.
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 What's your favorite thing to do on a ship?
I love to wake up in the morning and do the trivia. I also love to play the games. Back in the day, before the COVID days, they used to do something at dinner called Happy to Share, which is where when you would walk up, they would just put you at a table. It would usually be 3 couples and 6 people at a table, and you could meet a lot of new friends that way. But after COVID, they kind of like did away with that. So that's not my favorite part now.
Yeah.
But I also love the piano bar and love live music, and tip your musicians if you're ever watching a musician play because they love that and
they
dance.
work hard.
They do.
They do.
Yes, she dances.
I like to dance.
She does know how to dance.
That's awesome.
We'll have to put a clip in this of you dancing. We'll need to do that.
I will send you clips and videos and pictures and stuff. I wanted to mention as well about cruising, like if people are considering getting started cruising, that the most value cruise line normally thought of is Carnival, but MSC in the past few years has really broken into the American
That's
market.
one you don't hear of that often.
Yeah, it's Mediterranean Shipping Company, and so they do cargo containers and stuff, but they started doing cruise ships a handful of years ago, and I think it was like 2021 or 22 where they started cruising out of Florida, and I was getting 2-week cruises when we were first coming back from those COVID days. The ships were 20% full, and I was getting a 2-week cruise for $600.
Wow.
You can't even eat that cheap.
I was going to say it was cheaper to cruise than to just live at home. Yeah.
Wow.
What's the longest cruise you've ever taken?
The longest cruise was actually just over a year ago, September to October. It was a 23-day cruise, so just over 3 weeks. It left from Seattle, went down. We had 5 days to Hawaii, 5 days to Tahiti, 5 days to Fiji, and then ended in Sydney, Australia.
Wow.
Have you ever been afraid on a cruise? Like the ship starts rocking bad weather? Or
I have never been afraid, like weather-wise, like that, but there's a different type of afraid that I have been which is being a single female hanging out on a ship where people might have beverage packages and are just drinking a whole lot. I'll just say that if anyone ever makes you feel uncomfortable on a cruise ship, just walk up to any employee on the ship or walk into the casino because it's full of security. So, yeah, just be safe. But people can get crazy when they're drinking.
Do you experience when you get off? I had trouble when I got off. I felt like I was still doing this for
You had your sea
many,
legs.
many days.
Right.
Yeah, it was weird. Of course, we did get COVID.
COVID, yeah. Well, I think we got that in the airplane, not on the ship. Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if it was the COVID or getting off the ship because it was weird. It was a weird. I mean, even laying down in my bed, I felt like I was.
I do get that some, and I do like that.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
Yeah. And my heritage is that I'm Norwegian, so I say that I have like Viking blood. So everything about like sailing and being on the water, I like. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Now, when I was on the cruise with you, random people knew you, and they were like running up and wanting to have their picture made with you because they had it, they knew from the cruises or had it. But I mean, like, everybody knew you that they didn't know you, but like, oh my gosh, it's her. I'm like, I'm with her.
Well, the hair, if you always wear your hair this way, surely
do.
people are going to say, oh, I've seen her.
And then I have all my birds and flowers tattooed all over my body as well. You can't see them from the front, but my arms, back of my legs, and my entire back has 4 macaws on it. The way that I am well known in the cruise world is because my friend Richard has a YouTube channel, No Pants Profits.
It's called what?
No Pants Profits.
No Pants Profits. Okay.
It started as a financial channel where he would sit at his computer and make a profit with no pants on, doing like day trading and other investing things. But then he started making cruise drinking videos and casino videos, and they got a lot more views. So
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So the channel kind of shifted, and I am kind of like his friend sidekick lady, and I sit at the bars with him and taste the drinks, and I'm like, oh, Richard, you're so funny. Everything you say is right. You're never wrong. So
You're the perfect sidekick.
yeah, and then he brings me along, and then we both play roulette and both get the deals, and then invite each other.
So when you get a voucher, it's for the whole week or 2 weeks or whatever.
They come with different codes that allow you to like access deals at different like levels.
Okay.
I still do a significant amount of cruising that's like not on vouchers. For example, I just did MSC World America, which is one of the newest and largest ships in the world and one of the best. Except the piano bar, I need to tell you about that.
Okay.
In fact, my brain went to that tangent now. MSC is an Italian family-owned company, and this piano bar is as if you explained to someone in Italy what a piano bar is and then gave them one shot at doing it and gave them no feedback. So the pianos don't face each other. They face out.
Oh.
There's no way to see the hands.
Oh.
And they just, like, the piano comes up to, like, here. So you just, like, see their head and their shoulders move
weird.
a little bit.
Yeah, no.
It looks like they're sitting at a reception desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did you tell them?
I did. Yeah. I respectfully told them. And I was like, I think the piano's on wheels. Y'all should, like, turn them. But who knows?
Maybe they will.
I did super love MSC World America, though. That's one of my favorite ships in the world. But I did just get off of the Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, which is currently the largest ship in the world.
Oh.
Its maiden voyage was August 31st, but I got on a promo cruise on August 26th through my friend Richard because he was invited by the casino.
Wow. How was
Richard
that?
is a good person to know.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
he's pretty crazy, but I went with my friend Richard on the promo cruise because he was invited by the casino, so that was super fun. And the ship was perfect. There was plenty of space for everybody. The venues were all beautiful. They had everything you could ever want. They had a fantastic diving show. They had a speakeasy with like a chef's course
Wow.
dinner, an ice skating rink, all sorts of stuff. It is as if Royal Caribbean has taken the knowledge that the whole world has on every ship that has ever been built and put it all together and said, let's make the best ship.
And they did.
Nice.
And they did.
So you loved that one.
Yes.
And you'll be going back on that one, I'm sure.
Richard and I both loved it, and I look forward to being on it again one day. Yeah.
Were the rooms larger? Or about the same?
The rooms were the same, but they felt very high quality. Like all of the storage was done as smartly as possible. Things like that.
Yeah. So when's your next cruise? How many weeks till your next cruise?
In 3 more weeks, I'm going to be on Wonder of the Seas with Richard. We have to do a ship tour. We do a ship tour for every ship that we're on, and he's covered all of Carnival. We're on to Royal Caribbean now. So back when I did Royal with you, I had not done Royal in many years, but now I've actually got a little bit of status with Royal.
Right.
Just in time for Sean to not be working on Royal.
I know.
Well, he's on to bigger and better things.
But you know, ever since I had met Sean in the piano bar, I always have told him, I was like, you have to have bigger dreams than this because you are too good for this. He is just like perfect at it, and I can feel that he's capable of so much more. So
He is.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to look for a cruise.
Yeah. Another one.
Actually, we
Maybe-
need to go with her because she knows exactly where to go, what to do, when
And teach
to
me how to
it.
do roulette.
Yeah.
And I search for my flights on Google Flights. So we'll hop on Google Flights,
Okay.
we'll hop on Vacations to Go, we'll pick something out, and we'll meet at the roulette table.
Sounds like fun. It's a deal.
I'm there.
All right. Well, I know so much more about cruising. Makes me want to go
Again.
again.
And not
We
get
must-
COVID.
We're going to call you first. All right. Well, thank
Please
you.
do. I love to talk about cruising.
Yeah. Well, thank you for spending time and telling us about ships and cruising, and we hope you love Maysville as much as we do.
Yes, it's beautiful here, and thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Aw.
So good to meet you.
We'll see you again, I'm sure. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk, famous in a small town. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
I'm Kirsten.
We'll see you on the seas. Bye, y'all.